Okay, welcome guys. My name's uh, Thomas, and today we're going to be showing you how to make custom ideologies in Hearts of Iron 4. So it's very simple. It doesn't take a lot of effort. First, it's going to be very simple. It's not going to drag on, and hopefully it should be definitely should be under 20 minutes. Anyways, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is going to make a new mod because it's just simpler to show you it that way. So basically we're going to just be making the comment folder, the localization and interface. Going to be very simple. Just wait for the game to launch. If you want more of this, then like and subscribe. I'm gonna close this. So we're gonna go to mod tools, create mod. Just gonna call it uh ideologies test mod, and then we'll just put the directory ideologies test. You have to have a tag, so just put whatever and create and close. And we're going to get. So now you have here. You go to your show you. So you get to you open your file opener, go to Documents, Paradox Interactive, Hearts of Iron 4, and you go down to Mod. And then pick the directory you picked for your mod. So here's the mod. First folder we're gonna make is going to be common. And after that we're going to make ideologies. And basically just go to the base game. We have common ideologies. This is we're going to be using Notepad++ for this. So first thing we're going to do is going to copy this over and close that and here. So we're going to be working with. This is ours. This is from the base game. Let me close it out. I don't know why I opened that even. Anyways, here are all the ideologies. There's non-aligned, fascism, democratic, and communist. So just copy and paste one of the ideologies. I'll just do neutrality. And wait, shit. Don't copy that last one. Copy only till the second and last one if you're copying the neutrality one, because that last bracket is for the opening one. Anyways, we're going to be making a monarchy ideology. So we're just going to change this to monarchy. Types, these is where you put for like the leaders and stuff. If you want to make a leader for a new country, you put this under the ideology, under ideology equals, and then you put one of the types. We're just for monarchy, we're gonna have constitutional monarchy. We're gonna have only two. Just get rid of that. And we're gonna have absolute monarchy. Change this. Just change the faction names to whatever ideology you're making. This is in another idea. You can just. This is basically a localization thing. So you can just put this in a localization file. Put the :0. Put the quotation marks. And you just put what name the faction would have. Actually, fuck that. Anyways, you're gonna get color. We're just gonna use an RGB thing. We're gonna have a purple. So screw that. Open that. Make this smaller. Okay. And we want a purple, so that's red and blue. So gotta put some green, obviously. Make it, wait, not too much though. I think maybe more blue to make it darker. Make it a little darker. The fuck? That's fine. I want like a darker, so something like this. So we're just gonna copy the RGB code, and it's 159. I need to put a space. 35 to 30. This is just, these are the rules for the ideology, like how democratic, like you can only justify war 100% world tension, communists and fascists can do whatever. And I think neutrality, the world tension has to be like 50% for you to justify, something like that. War impact on world tension, I believe this is how high the world tension goes when you justifying someone. We'll just keep it like that. Faction impact, I'm not 100% sure. This is, I know it's something related to factions, but this is the rules. Can force government, can puppet or send volunteers. Force government, I believe only democratic can do this. I don't think non-aligned. Non-aligned, no, they can't. So only democratic can only do this. It's when the democracies, they always put certain leaders in charge of countries. Can puppet, can force government, we're gonna keep it. Can puppet, we're gonna say yes, and for volunteers, you can say yes. Modifiers, this is basically what the ideology can do for like diplomatic actions, generate war goal tension. We're gonna put this at 15%. I think that's how it goes. Actually, generate world goal. That's 100, right? Generate. I don't even know. Wait. Join faction tension. That's how high the world tension has to be. For some country, this ideology is join a faction. Lend-Lease tension. The tension has to be to send a Lend-Lease. Send volunteers. Same thing. It's what the world tension has to be to send volunteers. Guarantee. It's also the world tension has to be for the ideology to guarantee the independence. For join faction, we'll put at 20%. Lend-Lease we'll put at 3. Actually, change this to volunteers. We can just have it at. We'll also have same as Lend-Lease. Guarantee we'll have it at 2 as well. A drift offense is basically suppose Germany is supporting fascism like in Brazil, which is non-aligned. This is the amount of defense it will have against an ideology like gaining popularity against the ruling one. We're gonna get rid of the minus and we'll put a 0.5. Faction modifiers, I'm not 100% sure what this is. See, this is fascist. Not 100% sure what that is. We're gonna say AI is neutral to no because that's boring and monarchies are not boring. We'll just put AI fascist because that'd be the closest. So let's copy that. And can be boosted, we're gonna say yes. I'm not sure what collaborate is. I don't really know what that is actually. Really know. Anyways, that doesn't matter. Okay, so we're done with that. And now we are going to go to here. So we have our ideologies. The ideology we want to add. Now we're gonna have to add a localization folder. So put a localization, and we're gonna copy the localization that the game has. It's parties underscore I underscore English. I'm pretty sure I passed it. LMNOP. Here we go. Parties English. Here we go. We're just gonna copy this into our mod and put that there. Okay, so here it is. This is where the ideologies will. We'll put them. We'll just put them here. Put them here. So this is, we had to copy the syntax. It's here. So we'll put monarchy, and we paste that there. Clone 0, and then we put what it wants to be called. So we'll just say monarchism. And we can put a description. Oh no, it's noun. That's what it is. Noun, I think it's just, we'll just put the same. Monarchism. And then we had to have the description, which is monarchy desk colon 0, and we'll just say monarch regime. There we go. So that's the ideology. Now we need to do the types. So constitutional monarchy and absolute monarchy. For constitutional monarchy, we'll just, it's very simple. It's like, so it's just like this. You put the name and you have a description. So we're just gonna put constitutional monarchy, just put the name. And a description, which is just going to be a monarchy in which the king has limited power but still has authority. A parliament, a congress also exists, and the king and congress both decide on what to do. That's just a vague, crappy description. So the next one we have is the absolute monarchy. So we're gonna copy and paste that. Colon 0. Absolute monarchy. And we're gonna put a description. We're just gonna say where the monarch has all power. Excuse me. Save, and that should be it for the localization. Now we need to do the picture, which is basically let me show you. So it's gonna be in GFX interface, and GFX interface, and then ideologies. So now we're gonna show what they are. So basically, when you open up the country menu, that has like all the, when it shows you like your ruling party, and it shows like the picture, like it shows the Democratic one. Here it is. Here are the ones in the game. This is just if there's no defined one, and they're all in DDS. And now I'm gonna get a picture. It's very simple. So these are basically when you open up the country menu. Let's just say it's like right under. It's right near the politics stuff. So this is what we're gonna do. I have this picture right here. Let me change it. Should have gone. I had a better picture, but I deleted it by accident. So just change that. So that's a PNG. So I'm gonna use GIMP, but you can use Photoshop or an online converter. It's basically the same process. So you get your image, get where it's held. Here it is. Open it, and you don't have to edit anything. You just export and put .dds. If you have GIMP and you don't have the DDS plugin, I'll put a link in the description for where it is and the instructions and stuff. So we're just gonna export that to our mod documents. Actually, just do it to the desktop. It'll be simpler. So just wait and just leave it how everything's at the default. If it's not like this, switch it to this if you don't see it like that. So now we're going to get the image. This is the correct one, I'm pretty sure. Yep, here we go. So there's the monarchy group, and that should be it. Now we're going to test the mod in the game. Just making sure I did it right, okay? That should be all. And now we're going to open the game. We're going to select our mod and just wait. I'll be right back. I'll be right back once my game is loaded. Actually, I'm just going to show you where it is. So just go to your mods. And if you have any, I think I might have, yeah. Get rid of that. I found windowed. I'll leave it on there. Anyways, just go to the name of your mod. So mine is the Ideologies test mod. Here we go. And I'm just gonna play. And I'll see you later. Oh, okay, so we're in the game now. And fuck, let me see something. Okay. We're in the game now, and now we see that our ideologies there. They have a custom generated leader. Now we need to, let's just make the monarchy ideology lead Belgium, and let's just do that right now. First thing I need to do is just get rid of the debug mode, because that's actually really annoying. Okay, so this is very simple. We're just gonna go to our mod, and we're gonna copy the same file structure as the game. We're gonna actually, I just didn't get to. We're gonna do Belgium, so we'll just Belgium's right there. So First folder we're gonna make is history. We're gonna make history, and then in the history folder you're gonna have countries, and then in the countries folder we're going to just get the Belgium. Shit. Oh shit, I moved it. Fuck. That's incompetence on my part. Anyways, we're going to open Belgium in here. Okay. So we're gonna go to the history section. I mean the politics section and stuff. Here are the leaders that are in the game. We're just going to make a new one under here. We're gonna make Leopold, I think the second, right? I'm pretty sure it's Leopold. What the fuck? Leopold the second. That's the king of Belgium. So just gonna get Leopold the second, and it's you. Yeah, Leopold the second. Oh fuck, wrong one. Damn it. King of Belgium and World War II. Leopold the Third. Fuck, I knew it was Leopold. So it's Leopold the Third. Just gonna do that. This is the description. This is just a localization thing. So we're just gonna do all caps lock and Leopold the Third. There we go. The picture. We're just gonna wait. Let me just, because these are generic pictures at the game pick. So we're gonna have a unique one. It's not gonna be that guy. We're just going to maybe search Leopold the Third. Just search Hearts of Iron Hoi 4 after, and someone has probably made a portrait for him before. Jesus fucking Christ. Doesn't look like anyone has anything. This is just stretched out as hell. What the hell? I think you could use Albert the First as well. But anyways, where's that from? We're going to just take a black and white picture we have. If you want to make a picture that kind of looks like, I'm just going to use that one. This is pretty simple. We'll just save him in, let's see if on desktop. We'll see, Leopold. Save, and we have to make it into DDS. So where is it? Leopold. Am I fucking blind? Oh, there it is. There you go. Okay, so here's Leopold. We're gonna crop it. Put it to here about. So the way you get it to the correct thing on, we're just gonna, I use here, there. Copy and paste your image. You can also just use a base image from the based portrait from the game. I just have one with no person in it. We're just gonna scale it to it looks a bit stretched. Just gonna make it bigger maybe. Some parts won't be in the that's fine. And it doesn't matter if there's any other stuff outside, it doesn't matter. We're just going to save its portrait, Belgium, Leopold III. And we're going to save it as a DDS image. And okay, same settings as last time. Oh, Christ. So that's our picture. And we're just going to, and for the portrait, that's just going to be in GFX to leaders. You have to make a new folder. And you put the tag of your country, so it's going to be Belgium, so we'll put BEL. For country tags, they're in common country tags, and it shows all of them. And we have our portrait now, so we have to copy and paste the name of the file to copy the file to where we have our thing. So it's right here. My fucking throat. Christ. And we're gonna make ruling for the popularity and stuff. This is pretty simple. You get the monarchy. God, what the fuck are they doing? This is simply you skip a line and then you put this equals open bracket, and then you put, actually let me just simply just copy and paste that, put monarchy or whatever ideology you have, and we're just gonna put change the popular. We'll put this 10, 2, that's 12, that's 20, 22, so that's 78. Wait, yeah, that's 22. And for ruling party, we're just gonna change monarchy and election. We're gonna put no. And for here, what I was talking about before, this is where this defines what this leader is going to be the leader of a party for. I'm fucking retarded. Anyways, we'll just have a constitutional monarchy, and we'll copy and paste that into the ideology. Same thing for your other for your ideology or whatever. Just copy the type you have and copy and paste it to the ideology you want your leader to lead. Traits, you don't have to put that. That's fine. Now we're doing a flag, but it's not. It's very simple. We're just gonna copy and just for we're just gonna put a flag. We're just gonna make it the same as it's flags. We're just gonna copy the same. Let's go hard to find for GFX flags. Find Belgium. We'll just copy the Belgium neutrality. So put it here. Then we're going to put medium and then small. These are all TGA. So if you want to make your own custom flag, you just overlay this. I'm probably going to do a separate might do a separate tutorial. It's pretty easy though. We're gonna change the syntax after this. This is just here. Flags, small, and we're gonna find this is easy. We just get rid of. So for the flags, it's easy. You put the tag of the country, and then you put underscore and put the ideology you want the flag to be for. So we're gonna change the neutrality, monarchy, and small. Change that. Actually, this if you just put the tag by itself, it means it'll be the flag for every other ideology that doesn't have a specified flag. Anyways, that should work, and I'll be back once the game is loaded. Okay, so we're back. We're back with the Belgium stuff works. Other thing is, for some reason, this is not working. Some reason, I think. Probably watch another video if you can't figure out what, because I can't either. But anyways, this is basically everything. The only thing that didn't work is this. If you want custom party names, you put your country tag. Let me see. It's in the parties. It shows right here. So let's just use alien fascism. It's just you put your country tag underscore, put the ideology underscore party, and you put the name. That's for party. Everything else is fine. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Put any criticism you have in the comments down below.